I'm Katie Hopkins, and I am a 2025 Women of Impact nominee for Go Red for Women. On August 1st of 2023, I woke up about 6:15 in the morning, and I had felt a really sharp pressure, throbbing pressure really, between my shoulder blades. It wouldn't stop, so I turned to Google and I quick typed in throbbing pressure in my shoulder blades as a woman. And the first thing that came up was a diagram of possible symptoms for heart attacks in women. And I said, there's no way. I never thought in a million years that I'd be having a heart attack at 36 years old. So I ended up waking up my husband and I said, I think you need to take me to the hospital. And Josh took me to Mercy. This was probably close to 7:15. I mean, I got right in when I was there again due to my symptoms, and I started sweating profusely. My husband looked at the monitor and said my heart rate was up to 200. And then the next thing I know is Dr. Groth told the nurse to put the EKG back on me, and she said, Katie, you're having a heart attack. As you can see, a year and a half later, it still hurts a little bit. So she said, Katie, you're having a heart attack. I'm going to get you ready. They're going to take you back and put a stent in. I just kept looking over at Josh and really just couldn't believe what she was telling me. And the next minute, I know I told Dr. Groth that I was getting really lightheaded, and I passed out. Well, what I thought I did was pass out. When I finally came to, I had realized that I went into cardiac arrest. I was in cardiac arrest for 20 minutes. They administered CPR for 20 minutes. I was woken up, or came back alive, essentially, from the defibrillator, and I remember feeling the shock of the defibrillator. After that, they did have to sedate me. I was put into an induced coma. The cardiologist came in and told my husband, we don't know if she's gonna live. My rate of survival was 10% due to the severity of the heart attack that I had. My husband was told to just start thinking ahead. By the time they got me to Iowa City, my vitals were already starting to get better. On Thursday morning, right around maybe 2 a.m., I woke up. I thought I was being abducted by aliens. So there's a little comedic relief to all of this. Just from there, every day got better. And we finally, when we were able to discuss with the doctors at the University of Iowa, I had a spontaneous dissection of my right coronary artery, which essentially wouldn't have ever been able to be tracked. It was a tear in my right coronary artery that caused blood clots. And my heart was, that right coronary artery, which basically pumps your entire heart, it had filled up 100% with blood clots, and that's what caused me to have the heart attack but go into cardiac arrest, because I had no blood flow through that artery. It's also on the back of your heart, and that's when I found out that's why my back hurt. So they anticipated I would be in the hospital for 2 weeks at least, and I was in the hospital for 6 days total from the day of my heart attack to the day I went home. The reason why I became involved in Go Red for Women is because of my story. I never in a million years, like I said, thought I would have a heart attack at the age of 36. The number one cause of death for women is heart attack and stroke. I want to get the word out about heart health, knowing the signs of a heart attack. Because again, I never thought that my signs and symptoms were a heart attack. I always thought if I was gonna have a heart attack, I'd feel it go down my left arm and I'd have chest pain, but mine was completely different. Now that I had people rallying behind me, I'm ready to rally behind those who maybe haven't experienced what I've experienced, or in the future will experience what I experienced. My goal for my Go Red for Women campaign is $21,000, and the reason I have chosen that goal is to commemorate the 21 years that Go Red for Women has been in existence. If you would like to participate or be involved in my Go Red for Women campaign, you can do so by donating on the website, or you can also join one of the events that we have put together this year. The campaign starts on February 7th and goes to April 10th. The first event is called Laugh Your Heart Out. We are going to have a keynote speaker who is a local comedian named Doug Thompson, who is also a triple bypass and heart attack survivor. And then we will also have a Play Your Heart Out trivia night, 90s and 2000s sitcom, on March 22nd at Big Grove Brewery here in Cedar Rapids. And that is $120 for a team of 6. So I appreciate any help that you guys can give to help us meet our goal.